Hello, good morning. I hope you're well. It's now March 2021. We've had a year of lockdown now in Britain, and so as a result of that, I've tried to stick with the rules and only make journeys where they've been absolutely necessary. So I've not used the car much. Been out locally for the last year, focusing on my local area for my interaction with nature. So I'm very lucky in London, East London, Leytonstone, where I live, because we've got three great areas for nature. One is Hollow Ponds, one is Wanstead Park, and one is Wanstead Flats. These are all within a few minutes' walk of where I live, so I'm blessed in that way with a ready access to woodland and lakes and a little bit of heathland as well in these areas. So we do get lots of for London, for a city and urban environment, we do get a lot of rich wildlife, and I've been focusing on that over the last year. And I thought what I'd do in this film is give you a little overview of some of the things that you can see in these areas if you look carefully. Now, to make it a bit easier, I've sort of divided up the animals and birds that you can see into three different groups. So the first group is what I would think is wildlife and birds that everybody will see, even if you're not an expert in wildlife. Everybody will see these things. Everybody will see mute swan and Canada geese and crows and pigeons and so on. So that's the first group of animals and birds that you might see. The second group, I would say, is where you may need a little bit more patience and a little bit of knowledge and experience in terms of looking for wildlife, and that's things like finches, green finches, chaffinches, goldfinches, tits, blue tits, great tits, and so on, woodpeckers, things like that. So kestrels, birds that that are quite easy to see once you know where to look. Then the last group, the third group, is birds and animals that you need a bit of experience, you need a bit of patience, but you also need luck. So these are not birds or animals that you'll see every time, but if you spend enough time and you're patient and you know where to look, you may well see some of these things. And this is where I'm talking about birds and animals like muntjac deer, sparrowhawk, buzzard. There's slightly, for us anyway, slightly more exotic species. Which if you live out in the wilds, these things might not be so exciting. But you've got to remember this is London, and it's a big city, and for us these are exciting. Certainly for me anyway, they're exciting things to see. So I'll just give you an overview of what I've seen over the last year and show you a bit of film and some photographs, and hopefully inspire you to go out and see what you can see. If you're able to get to this area, come along and have a look and see what you can see. But if not, I would encourage you to go out into your local area, wherever you live, and see what you can see, because I think you'll be surprised. Pretty much anywhere, I think if you spend a little bit of time, you'll start to see things you really, maybe didn't expect. So, and it's an adventure. It's good fun. So, I hope this inspires you to give it a go, and let's get going and have a look at some photos. Okay, well, I hope you found that interesting and inspiring. I certainly have really enjoyed, and although it's been a lockdown year and it's been difficult in lots of ways, I've really enjoyed the challenge of actually maybe focusing more on my local area than I otherwise would have done. And yeah, I mean, I've had a great time getting out and about and seeing what I can see. So I encourage you to do the same, and I hope you feel inspired. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.